I'm going live.
All right.
Hello, Dean. We're waiting for, oh, Dean, here he is. We're waiting for the room to fill up, so we'll just give it a few minutes. So, and
did you turn off your YouTube?
I got it. Hold on.
Did you turn off your YouTube?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I got it.
Did you turn off your YouTube?
There.
Thank God.
Well, there's nobody in the room, so hopefully we will get some people in on this beautiful Saturday.
But what we do now is
how is your weekend going, Dean? I know you've
so far so good.
doctor's appointments, but we're not going to go into the details of that.
So far so good. So far so good. I should say.
Quick little health update. There's nobody in the room, but people will come in on the replay later. I'm doing good. My left leg is still. I do have an appointment at UCLA on the 11th, and I've had pictures and emails sent to the RN for the doctor to see for like a heads up. She's not going to be happy at all, but I did talk to them, and I'm going in on the 11th probably for CTs and extensive ultrasounds, and I will have an update from there. Hopefully I will. I did go and see my primary physician, who is a wonderful, wonderful doctor, and she was not happy when she saw it. She said I had fluid from behind my knee, around the front, and about halfway up my thigh, which isn't good. And I've put on overnight about 8 pounds, so that's quite a bit of fluid that's holding for me to gain 8 pounds overnight. I'm guessing around 200 mils to 300 mils fluid on it from draining it and knowing what was coming out from it. It's pretty bad that I can estimate that how much fluid I have in my leg. But I'm having a hard time sleeping from it. It's, it swells as the day goes on, and I've been down and keeping my leg elevated, and compression socks, the full length compression socks on my left leg, and that's very uncomfortable. Those are hot. We've had a series of storms come through California, so we've had tons and tons of rain, and I'm feeling good though. My spirits are up, and that's a good thing. I am accepting donations to support through PayPal, and if you like the contents of our programming, please remember to like and subscribe. That gets us back in the logarithm. If you haven't subscribed to my channel or Dean's channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to build my channel back up after being off for about 9 months. So I would really appreciate the increase in the viewerships. And I need to start posting my I have to figure out how to do shorts because I've never done them before, and start posting some shorts to just get my feedback out there and let people, let more of my audience know that I'm back and active and doing readings. Today we're doing personal readings, our draws for those that come into the room, and we're just waiting for the room to fill up. I still have my GoFundMe to help out with medical expenses that are racking up quite rapidly. I'm also scheduled updates on my medical. I'm scheduled for an endoscope down the throat to see how my stomach and bowel are healing, and any other tests that he comes up with to run while I'm in there. And I'm doing that on the 19th, and unless I end up at UCLA during that interim. So, and I've got my pre-registration done, and was advised to contact the doctor's office if I'm going to have an overlap so they can reschedule, and hopefully I'll get a break between the two, or they don't bump each other. Tomorrow we do have a program coming up. Our spiritual healing and energy readings for tomorrow. Those will be done with our spiritual cards, our oracle decks, and we'll go from there. And then that's going to be at 2 Pacific time, 3, 4, 5 Eastern time. And then at 6 p.m. on Sunday, I'm going to also do a spiritual healing and keeping your faith when you're in medical crisis. Sort of something I've been going through, and my guides have been talking to me about that, and I will talk about how I've been dealing with some of my, overwhelming medical problems and stuff like that, and being able to keep your faith and keep grounded during periods of this kind of crisis. I know Brenda's always telling me I amaze her at how I can just keep my strength and energy and stay positive and not dwell on everything that's going on. I've been trying. It is sometimes very difficult. But I will be throwing cards with on any questions related to that subject. So if you have yourself, family members, or anything that you want to ask questions around that topic, we'll do readings as they come in. And I think it'll be an interesting little subject to talk about. And I'm going to be doing that solo in the evening. So please join me. And I'm going to re-announce this when people start coming in the room. Probably.
And we're also going to be doing some political stuff, pre-recording.
Pre-recording, but I didn't get any questions from anybody. So I'll be making up my own questions. I've still got the question board in my community page. So if you do want to contribute questions in regards to anything going on politically, please put your questions in there. I ask that you don't ask me to read about Israel and that situation. I have really, really bad mixed emotions about what's going on over there. The only thing I could say about it is can't think of that Israel's president. He's going to be leaving office soon. They're going to run him out, and that's gonna stop. I support both sides, to tell you the truth. I don't think we need to be doing that kind of energy. We just lost Dean. We just don't need those kinds of wars. We don't need to be annihilating innocent people. They have got to get over their division in their spiritual beliefs and their territorial beliefs. And I do see that they become a two-state nation and divide and find a way to find peace. But they're not going to do it under the current president of Israel. I think the Israeli people are protesting his actions. He's just not listening to anybody. So that's all I'm going to say about that energy. I hate being in that energy because it's so awful. And it brings me to tears. Just the thought of people treating each other that way and causing those kind of problems. So just send a lot of love and peace and visualize that the people are protected and taken care of on also, and that this stops. And that's what I've got for topics today. I will be doing some readings. I'm going to try to take a different angle on political readings than the generic, everybody's asking the same questions. I want to look at some of the upcoming people that are going to be looking at indictments coming up. I want to address the banks systems and the bond systems that Trump's with. I think that's probably where we'll start some of our political questions on what's going on with that debacle, and get a read. I haven't done any meditation on it yet, or I'm hearing answers, but I haven't done any in-depth meditation on it yet to connect with that energy. But it should be an interesting read to see what we come out with some of those questions that we come up with. And I think that's probably what will start our first political replay. So we're still waiting for people to come in. Hopefully my notifications have gone out. And I'm waiting for Dean to return back to the room. And I had the funniest thing happen. I get together with a group of, there's 6 of us that go out to dinner every Friday night. But I went out to, my best friend is one of them. Her name is also Kathlene. And we're sitting at dinner last night, and we'd gone out to lunch 2 days before this. Now, I colored my hair last week. And she's sitting there talking to me, and all of a sudden she looks at me and she goes, "Did you color your hair?" I said, "No, it's been this color for a while." And I start laughing, and Bob goes, "Yes, she colored her hair." My husband had the same reaction when I colored my hair. I said, "So what do you think?" And he looks at me and he goes, just sort of blank face, "I don't know." And he goes, "Yeah, you look good." And I'm like, okay. He didn't notice that I colored my hair. And he looks at me again because I didn't really respond to him. And he finally says, "Oh, you colored your hair." You know, you get it the right color when you get back to your natural color that they can't pinpoint what's changed. So anyway, it was funny. And it's funny that my best friend had the same reaction, though. We went out to lunch and had lunch and spent the whole afternoon together, and she didn't even notice. So, hey, Snow Wolf, how are you doing? I haven't had a chance to call you today, but I'll talk to you later this evening. We're just waiting for the room to fill up, notices to go out. And it's Saturday and beautiful day across the U.S. So, although, you know, as Snow Wolf, there was an earthquake in New Jersey, in the New Jersey area yesterday at 4.8. There was some, I think he said there was 4 houses that were damaged, but in that 4.8, I'm in California, 4.8 is really not that big of an earthquake. It probably scares people on that end of the world because they just don't have earthquakes like we do here. And I'm sure they've had a series of aftershocks. My daughter was headed towards New Jersey. They're house hunting in New Jersey right now. And so they were actually on their way to New Jersey when I flipped her the message. And she goes, "Yes, I know." You know, I was a little stunny about it. I'm like, well, it's unusual that I even pay attention to the weather. You have a question about 2 Ukrainian cats, like meow cats, kitty cats. Snow Wolf, what about the cats? Look at this computer, it'll be faster. Is that the cat's name? Devin and Rex's. I'm confused. Are you talking about cats like animals or cats like heavy equipment? I'm lost. I'm not getting the hit. Usually I'll ask me a question, I have an instant answer. Okay, can I get 2 older cats for a fair price? Oh, you're looking at cats now. Okay. It's going to be a little spendy to have them transported. The dog coming in your future. I'd hold out for the dog. That's what you're really wanting. I'm hearing wait for get the dog. The dog's gonna bring you more to your heart. They're hyperallergenic. Are they the hairless breeds? Because those cats are a lot of work. You have to bathe them, and they have an oil that builds up on their skin that protects the fur, their skin. And they can be rather rambunctious. I know people that own them. Hey, Shar, how are you doing? Shar's in the room. Yeah, you were having a lot of solar flares due to the due to the eclipse coming. NASA's been forecasting quite a bit of solar flare, and they're really excited about being able to see it when it crosses the United States because they've got a huge study going on that. We're a Mercury retrograde too, but my computer worked today. I started getting problems with it in the shadow. I have a lot of Mercury. So,
and I just had to restart my computer because I think just stuck.
Yeah. So.
And it kept saying my internet was down. I'm like, it's not down. I have my modem's all lit up. It's working. What's going on?
Do you want that many animals in your apartment or in your condo, Snowwell? I think that would be overwhelming. Well, my baby had her kittens. We know she had at least 4. She may have had 5. We lost them all. She didn't know what the heck was going on. She's so young. I found kittens all over the master bedroom. She clearly didn't know what was going on when she was giving birth to them, but she did manage to hide 2 or 3 of them. And when I went to get them out last night, I found Herschel kitties. Don't know if he killed them or if they just were really weak and not doing well. Cats will eat their young. When they die, they have live kittens there. So I have no idea. I don't really want to know. She's a little distraught. So, and ugh. In 2 weeks, I'm going to the vet to get fixed. I have to wait for her milk to dry up. They won't fix her before her milk glands dry up. So we won't be having any more kittens. I didn't know she had gone into heat. She was not even a year old yet. So it was really, really young to be having kittens. I missed them going in heat. Hello, Constant. Welcome to the room. We're just waiting for people to come in. It's a Saturday, and it's been really slow on Saturdays lately. And what did Char say?
Lost the last of her soulmates.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How are you feeling, Char? I mean, you've been having some problems with pneumonia. Are you feeling better? Okay. Well, we're going to be doing 5-card readings. So why don't we start with Constance, and she's we'll read the non-readers first, and then we'll grab you, Shar, and if you want us to read for you, Shar, let us know. If you don't,
Constance.
I always like to ask readers if they want to be publicly read or not, because of vulnerabilities that get when we step up to reading. Well, I talk to him all the time, Shark. He's doing really good. Leaps and bounds. Would you like us to read for you today, Shar? I don't want to read unless you give us consent to read to you for you in public. And then we'll keep it a general reading.
So, Constance, I don't know what's going on, but it feels like that Ten of Wands energy, my clarifying card underneath. It feels like that you've been burdened or had a lot of heavy burden or have a lot of responsibilities placed on you, and it's like a juggling act. What I like about this card is you don't really necessarily see the person walking back to the village. This card's interpretation looks a little bit differently, like he's walking away from the obstacle while carrying the weight on clearly on his shoulders. Does that make sense to you, Constance? But that's the energy that's it's coming off right now. The center of my reading, I do have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, okay? And this is telling me, oh, a lot of responsibility. Yeah, this is telling me that we need to take time for ourselves. Pages are typically messengers. They could be in a form of spirit or somebody close to you, or it could be just your conscience, like spirit, your guides working through you, trying to communicate and letting you know now it's time to reground and find yourself again. Time to like remind yourself like who you are and focus on self. Water, the cups are all about emotions and self-reflection, self-discovery, in that kind of aspect, to dream about where we are to go. We can't do that if we're not properly grounded, right? We can't do that if we're properly grounded, okay? The past to present, I have here the Three of Wands and the Five of Cups, okay? So this is definitely saying that you've embarked on new challenges. You thought it was a great time, or you feel like it's a great time to move towards that obstacle or that goal that you've been fighting and struggling for, something that you want to be like an achievement. It's like, now I got it, but it's left you with broken heart about something, or trying to resolve some tension, some heartache about it. Whatever that is, this too shall pass. It's just you have to think about perspective. You need to find a way to reground, regroup, collect, and gain a new perspective. Okay. You probably thought, yes, I planned for everything accordingly, but now it's like, oh no, you were throwing a wrench, right? You were throwing a wrench into the equation, let's just say, going all math on you. You were something like soured milk got thrown into the equation here, and something you were not, you had that curveball, something you weren't particularly really thinking that would happen. This is like something that was like a sheer, like something that happened out of just dumb luck, I would say. But whatever it is, I don't think all is lost. I haven't looked on yet. All my cards are face down because I like to read as I'm going. I'm finding that that's a new way that I like to do things now. Not all is lost, I'm feeling on this, because you still had the Three of Wands, which is very, very positive here. And then the center of the reading is the Page of Cups. So it's going within, looking at what's working for you. Let's see what our future says. Okay, the Page of Wands. So I have two pages here as well. This can be something as significant as children or young people around you. Do you have young people around you? or is this could be a reflection of your inner child trying to come out to heal, or try to go pursue an avenue that a little bit of naivety, being slightly naive about it because it's so brand new, allowing your creative juices to flow, your intuition as well as your creative spark, your fire drive in you. Because I have the Page of Wands here, and this Page of Wands is very optimistic, very that dreamer that looks towards the future, that's looking for all the possibilities that things can be and turn out. And Kathy, this was a card I wanted you to see yesterday with the page, with the fall setting, the birds. I thought that was cute. But anyways, it's all about, again, honing in perspective, seeing things what they want to be. But I do have, in the end, the Devil card. This is telling me either you're working too hard, B, that there's still some manipulation going on around you, and C, that lack of either somebody's controlling you, or lack of control, or a lack of perspective, or still need to refocus to hone in on some things. Let me look at how the story unfolds on the bottom of my deck. You need to be overly cautious with whatever decisions you're making, because I do have the Knight of Pentacles here underneath my 10 of Wands. So if this is your new business, like you're talking about, you're so excited about it. Yes, absolutely. But just make sure whatever contracts, whatever loans, whatever you're doing through the bank to get this new business set up or new ideas, make sure you are cautious about it, whatever you're agreeing to or whoever you are hiring, because the Knight of Pentacles is like the overly cautious type of energy, and he will tend to react once he sees all the others play after everybody else shows their hand. Okay, kind of concepts. Under that card, I do have the Ace of Swords. So regaining clarity, regaining truth, and this may be a good opportunity to pursue that dream, if that is a dream to be that of yours that you have. And again, I have the Lovers here. So this could be the new job opening that you're looking for, the new job that you're trying to set up, the new like career opportunities, getting your investments, your investments, your money allocations, your new make sure if you have like people that do the books, make sure they're credible. All of that, it's that partnership, it's coming together, but you're going to have to do your homework, you're going to have to do your research. Oh, you opened a new business account yesterday. Just make sure that you understand those things clearly, because I know for myself, I'd be lost. I would need a business partner that could take care of the books, someone like my mother that could go in and do the books, like an accountant
like me.
Yeah, somebody that could file, can network, and make better calls for the money. Yeah, knows what's coming and going. And so it's basically search for the right people to have around you. But my dear, that is what I got for you, Constance. I'm really excited to see where this is going. I think this is just a reminder with the Devil card, just to be on the lookout for the vultures that could be out there to try to take advantage of you. Or this is a time for you to take a moment to breathe, because this could be a severe workaholic, or this could be somebody that's trying to control the situation that you may not be aware of. So however that applies to you, be on the lookout. But other than that, it's a fairly decent reading, and I'm excited for you. Many blessings.
Sure. So yeah, she's getting hit with Mercury retrograde. Congratulations on the new business. There's a lot of beautiful software out. If you are familiar with accounting procedures and stuff like that, there are some wonderful software programs that can help you do everything from just keeping your basic business records, sending invoices in, and itemizing your invoice systems, and if you're doing purchasing and things like that, to actually running payrolls. So look at some of the software programs that are out there. Set up a good CPA to help give you good advice for keeping detailed records if you're not familiar with this. it's worth every penny to do that. I do think I see with the beginning of this reading in your near past, things have been moving pretty quickly on starting this new business, and you're off to a great start. I'm feeling like your energy, your ideas, everything that you're putting towards this business is very much in a positive light. That's followed by the Ace of Cups, that cup of abundance, the new beginning, the beginning of a new cycle. Of course, the Ace of Cups when you're starting a new business is a really great card to get because all the fish swimming around it. That's abundance. Things are stable. Financial things are coming in like they should in abundance. You will run into some roadblocks because I do get a little bit of heartbreak here. Don't let this get you down. Work through it reasonably, and you'll get through this because you've got the strength of that cups. This King of Cups is that confident man. He's very stable-minded. He's Joe Biden. That's why the card for so many readers read Joe Biden as the King of Cups. He's sensible. He thinks things through. He's very analytical. He doesn't get over emotional about things and overreact to things. And that's how you're going to run your business. You're going to have to stay on those stable grounds. That communication is going to be there. Your ability to think through the processes is there. This is giving you a great foundation for your business. It looks like you've got a good business launching here. The underlying cards of the reading shows me that you have money, good fortune coming your way. So this is indicating to me that, yes, this is going to be a successful business. Just be diligent, be conservative when you're spending, when you're purchasing, when you're whatever you're doing for your business, and it's going to work for you. Don't take on too many partners. Read the fine print when you go into contracts, including your baking contracts, contracts with vendors. Watch for those things that show up in the print. Also seek legal advice if you're not on certain groundings. Getting legal advice when you're starting a business, somebody that is familiar with the type of business you're working in, can be worth every penny. I'm a paralegal, so of course I'm going to give that advice. Anyways, I see the Wheel of Fortune in this venture for you, which is a great card. This is an upward swing card that you are on your right path. So you are going in the right direction. And I rarely get cancels, and I had like 6 cards in my whole deck that were reversed. I don't know how that happened because I straightened all my cards out this week. And I got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a great reversal. This is the one you want. You want your 5 upside down. I pulled the book out just to give a clear meaning for the reversal on the 5 of Pentacles because I don't read reversals very often. But the reverse 5 of Pentacles means it denotes the bouncing back from illness or emotional or financial losses. What did you do to help turn your fate around? Continue to be diligent in your health and your money. The recovery is in your hands. So it's saying, yes, this whatever you did to get this turned around and get this business launched, you're going in the right direction. You're doing your due diligence. Just be cautious and you're in control of your own destiny. So it's a beautiful reading. It's a great reading for a new launch of a business. Watch out for the center card in the reading of the little things that can come up that can cause you heartbreak. I feel like that's going to set you back, though. Keep writing your business plan out. Business are not meant to lock into. They're meant to evolve. And your business evolves and your success evolves. So it's all in your hands. Blessings to you, and I hope that's helpful.
Welcome in, JR.
Hi, JR. And I need to start clicking the list. Nice to see people coming in. And I did announcements at the beginning of the video, but I will be re-announcing them towards the end because we were waiting for people to come in. I don't know why we have such a delay, but we do. Let me
blame it on Mercury retrograde.
yeah, and knock on wood. I'm not having computer problems today, and I've got a ton of mercury in my chart, and usually mercury kills my electronics. But my dryer is sitting in my hallway right now, disassembled because the igniter's gone out in it. So I ordered parts for them. Thank God my husband is mechanical because he can fix it. And he is a plumber, so by trade. So thank God for that. And let me see. We've got Snow Wolf next. Do you want to? Let's throw cards on. Should he get he's got bids in for 2 cats and 2 dogs, and he wants to know if it's going to be too spinny for him. I'm thinking
I heard yes.
that's a lot of pets, and I think he needs to stick with the dog. He's been wanting a new dog for a long time, and I think he's got an old friend coming back to him. I felt like one of his past beloved dogs is coming back to him. And I've done this before, so I'll let you go first, Dean.
I haven't even thrown cards yet.
No, I know.
And what are we throwing on? Whether or not you should get the cats?
The cats, the dogs. I'm going to go through and
the King of Cups. So this is something that you really, on an emotional level, this is like something that you're really, really interested in and wanting or desiring to have the animals. Let's see. The center of my reading, I do have the 7 of Wands. This to me just seems like adversity to challenges or opposing challenges. This is something that this card shows that it's being conquered and dealt with, but that is for you to decide. You have to weigh out all your options when it comes to having these animals. I don't know if you're renting or leasing an apartment or however that is, but I do know that you need to check. He owns. Okay.
Yeah. It's a condominium.
Okay. So the real question I guess you're going to have to ask yourself is, can you afford to have all those extra mouths to feed and the responsibility to have them and checked out by the vet on a regular basis too? Let's see the past. I have for the past, I need to turn the slide on. I'm sorry. The sun's at it. We're covered by clouds right now. I have the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. So this is all about adapting to changes, working and with others. This could very easily be with entertaining new guests, new animals. This could very easily be make sure all the animals can personalities all mesh together. But there's something in your present to past, present, something currently that's affecting this decision. I don't know if it's this is the 5 of Cups. I don't know if this is a form of you healing, having animal energy around you is a form of healing, or is it something that I don't know. I feel like this might be a form of healing for you to get with the animals. It's like they're your emotional support. Let's see. In the future, I have the 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. So again, Spirit's being very specific here. You can either have everything you wanting with the 9 of Pentacles. You can have all the riches that love can bring you, that emotional support they can bring you. Or it could be, because if you see that look on her face too, it leads you also to wonder, like, is this wishful thinking too? Am I getting, is this wishful thinking, or is this, or is it, are you being optimistic about it? But it ends off with the Two of Swords. Again, this is still your decision. Spirit's like very clear on this. It, whatever you're deciding or wanting to do, this is your decision. I didn't get a specific yes or no, as this is your decision. What did you get, Kathy?
Well, in my near past, I've got the Ace of Swords. This is the truth, your spiritual truth, your Michael energy truth to you. You need to contemplate what is the truth for you. Do you need, and can you, is getting 4 new animals at one time, or even 3 new animals at one time, is that what you really want? Or do you want to seek out what you've been looking for all along? It's going to make more sense as I go through. You're working hard looking for that perfect companion. I still see your dog coming back. And I think with the 3 of Pentacles, I think, you're working diligently. You're working with others. You'll be working with shelters. I know you want to rescue. I think you're going to find that perfect dog. I always feel the dog for you. What does that say? Self-care? What did that say? I couldn't read it.
Oh no, it was the deck I'm using. That's what Char was wanting to know.
Oh. In the center of the reading, I get that 9 of Swords. I think if you get all of them, I think you are going to have some sleepless nights. The animals getting along together, the cat's being afraid of the dog, especially if we're bringing an adult, a rescue in that's more of an adult age animal versus bringing puppies and kittens together. Sometimes it can be difficult to mesh a animal and if you're getting a rescue, you don't know how that dog is going to react to cats. Sometimes get along great. My dog Cody, he was a little under a year. He was about 9 months old when we got him. He thinks cats are something you chase with their fuzzy balls to play with, and he loves his balls. And the only cat that ever went near him was anonymous, and that was just to show him how sharp his claws really were. And sometimes mixing more adult age dogs with cats, kittens, or whatever. And same thing with cats. Cats may have bad relationships with dogs if you are adopting older cats. So, you want to do your due diligence to find out. Be patient in your search, which I know you have been, because you've been looking for a long time for that perfect fit. Spirit's still telling me, be patient, be patient. You don't want to end up with heartache and sleepless nights with this 10 of Swords. So really think it through before you dive in full commitment of getting all those animals. I'm feeling an energy of start with the dog, start with what you really want, and then if you want to introduce a cat, bring a kitten into the picture, and introduce the small kitten. The dog will temper down to the kitten much easier. Make sure the dog doesn't have issues with cats, because some dogs just don't get along with cats, and that can be a breed issue, or that could be just the temperament of one animal. So, you never know. The underlying cards of the reading is you are the King of Swords. You know what you want. You know your truth. You know what you need to fulfill that need to have that bonding animal. And I'm a cat person. I keep rescuing cats. Every cat I own is a rescue, and they're sweet little babies, and I get attached to them instantly. So I know the love for animals that you have, and I love my dog too. And the sun is shining your way, though. The sun's shining on this. So what is right will come to you. Trust in that. You have the strength. You know, when you find that perfect animal, you will get that perfect animal. And you've been wishing for this for a long time. Your wishes are out there. So I see that you will be getting at least the dog, and that's where I would start is the dog. And I know you shared some of the ones that you've been looking at. That the right one is going to show up, and it's going to be available. It's going to fall into place when it's time. So just trust in the use temperance, and it will come to fruition. So blessings to you, Snow Wolf. And then we have Shar next. And everybody, let's send out some. She lost her beloved soulmate cat, which I've lost mine this year too. My scout passed away. He got some kind of a lung infection, and it just 2 days wasn't it, Dean? He just went from hardly not just congested to passing away. And I did some research, and we think he may have gotten exposed to the crown virus that are passing through some of the animals, because he died so quickly, and he just overnight was, I would not have guessed he was going to pass that quickly. So blessings to you on your loss. Prayers out to her. She's been fighting a really bad infection, pneumonia type infection. And, keep you in my prayers, Shar. It's going to take time for that to heal. It's just a slow. And I get pneumonia too, so I know your pain. We will make it through this, Shar. Let's do a general reading. You've got spirit all around you, Shar. You're being protected. Gabriel's around you, sending you lots of healing light. I think Brenda's been doing Reiki on you. I can feel that energy coming towards you, that healing energy that she sends out.
Mm.
And she's on right now too. They came on late. I think they were coming on at noon today.
So, Shar, what I got for you is the Queen of Wands. You're that go-getter. You're that type of person that when people say no, you say yes, and I'm gonna do it my way. That's that energy, that go-getter, that dreamer that wants to create her own world and take those with her that support her in her achievements. And she's always looking for that next achievement, that next goal to achieve, and always centering around people that support her and motivate her, and weeding out all the naysayers, only to prove them wrong. If she keeps them around, it's only just to say, I told you I could do it. Booyah, kind of a thing. But in the center of my energy, I do have for you is I wish that sun would settle down. I don't know if it's getting cloudy, but it looks bright here, but it's really not this bright. It's kind of cloudy now. I don't know what happened to my sun. My sun was great, and now I have to turn on my lamp and trying to read some of the letterings on these cards. I have the Nine of Wands for you. This is that form of imprisonment. I guess you're feeling buckled down because you're feeling under the weather and not really able to come out of that cage, just to be able to let your dreams unfold, let your power shine, let your own to have those victories. But I have a feeling that it's just this healing for you is a slow moving process, and that's something that you can't try to rush. It's something that's going to take only time to do. I see centering yourself around family or loved ones that make you feel connected, and walk away from things that don't walk away from things that don't support you, that don't that basically that don't support you, or walk away from people or situations that steal your thunder. I do have the Ten of Cups here, and you know what that is. It's all about that connection with family and that loving, healing energy. And then I do have the Seven of Swords right here, which is could be very easily like somebody stealing from you, that grievous, that theft, the card of thievery, trickery, or it could also be something positive in an aspect where I sometimes see this card as a form of reclaiming your victory, reclaiming that was things that are stolen from you, as well as walking into the light. Because what this card doesn't show is typically there's a moon here, since it is in the middle of the night. Walking into the light. The future, what I do have for you is it's all about your intuition, the High Priestess, and setting goals for yourself for when you are ready to come out and play again, for lack of better terms.
That's
You're gonna
funny
know.
because I pulled cards on her for her channel too. I threw another
So it's all about
that High Priestess.
into your intuition to know when it's time to come out and play and set new goals. That's what I have for you, Shar. Many blessings.
Okay, Shar. My first part of my readings about is a general about how things are going for you in general. I've got you as that King of Cups, that stable, that community. You know, you're doing what you can to keep that balance in your life, that emotional stability, that caring for yourself. It's been a long haul. I think you and I have just really both have had some health issues this year that have really just taken us down. I too have been down for 9 months, just taking a healing sabbatical. My guides have been just adamant of you need to rest, you need to rest, you need to rest, and I keep on trying to get on and do a program. And I finally just said, okay, anybody that wants me to come on and do a quick reading, and Brenda's had me on, and Dean's had me on, and that's about all the readings I've been doing, just to stay in the public eye a bit, because I miss everybody so much, but I haven't had the energy this year. I really need to be able to focus on my healing. And I think Shar missed out on what happened to me. I had an ulcer in my stomach that perforated. When it perforated, it ripped my stomach open and took my my bowel with it, and I almost died. And I ended up in emergency surgery, and I ended up in the hospital for 8 days over Christmas. I got out Christmas Day at 6 p.m. I mean, and we just celebrated life. And I'll have to talk to you and I'll tell you all about it. Well, or you can catch me tomorrow on my show, my 6 p.m. show. I know that's going to be, I think we're 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours different. So that might be hard for you to do. I'm going to be on 6 p.m. Pacific time. So, but you can watch it on the retake, because I'll tell my story then. I do have the Lovers card for you. I was going to crack a joke and say, ooh la la, I see lovers coming your way, but no. This is you're working in conjunction with your doctors, with your team. Although, you know, a lover once in a while is not a bad thing, but this is you actually working in partnerships with your doctors and your medical teams, working towards healing. I see I in the center of the reading, I get this Five of Wands, and this is not that emotional Well, it is bringing you down, but that's an emotional internal fight that you have that you are going to heal. You know you're going to heal. It's going to take time, and you're like me. You have to take that temperance and that trust and your faith in God and your faith in spirit that they will help you heal properly. You are working with your team of doctors. I get the Four of Pentacles. They're medicating you. They've changed your treatment plans up to try to best help fight this infection from you and to work towards healing. And that's going to continue on. But you have to share fighting this now. You're going to be moving forward quickly. You've got the reins now. And I do see that you will be doing some healing. And it won't come fast enough. I know that the lung infections and the pneumonia just seem like it holds you down forever. The underlying cards in this reading, though, is one, temperance, that patience, that healing. That's always my card. Me and my temperance card always tell me to rest, take care of yourself, heal first, and worry about doing the readings and stuff later. This is time for you to focus on your healing instead of healing everybody else, which I know is absolutely very, very difficult to do, because as a healer, we want to put ourselves out there and help everybody else. It's hard for us to ask for that help back. But you do deserve this. You've had a lot of sleepless nights over everything you're going through. And being ill, it does that to you. But you will be getting better, because you're working hard and diligently with your team. And, here's that Pentacles again, that medication, your doctor's team, to work towards your healing, to get the best medicines and stuff like that are going to help your lungs heal and your body heal appropriately. Now, I did throw cards on your channel, and what I heard from Spirit was you need to do little short programs. You don't need to do them every day, but get on quick 30-minute programs. Don't overtax yourself. Keep them minimal. You will pull an audience back in. Try 2 or 3 times a week. Spread them out. Give you time to rest between. Allow because reading for everybody is spiritually taxing, and it is hard on our bodies. And when we're in a healing process, it can drain our energy. So doing a 2-hour program, I wouldn't recommend it right now. Even 1 hour is a stretch, but go on for the, do the little short burst readings. Keep it to, okay, I'm only going to read so many people, cap it off, and keep a running list if you want, so that you get those, or do just the paid readings. That's my recommendation. But you can go at this in that Knight of Swords with that fire energy. You can still keep connected by doing those short little bursts of readings rather than the long drawn out readings. I know you love to read for people. And a few private readings. Keep them to a minimal, though. Don't overbook yourself. You've got this High Priestess. Your guides, the spirit, it's holding you, it's supporting you. And you're using your higher powers to help heal yourself and to be able to do what you need to do to get through this period of time. I've lost a lot of my attitude for being off for so long. They will come back. They're starting to come back as people are realizing I'm out there reading again. They're slowly trickling in. So know that will come back. You've got abundance coming your way with your partnerships, with not only, this is for your community. Your community will be supportive of you. Do those little programs, and you'll keep your numbers up. They will come back for even the short bursts, and just try to rotate the reads through to people that you didn't read the day before, so that you're not just reading for the same people come in the room. Try to rotate it around a little bit so that you're trying to touch all of them that come in. And I get the Ace of Pentacles. This is a very positive. It's a yes card. This is a good plan for you. And it will financially help you. It'll get your numbers up, get some revenue back in. I know it's not all about the revenue, but it does help, and the support of the community to help you out. So Blessings to you, Shar. You're in my prayers. I will send you some healing energy. And we've got to get together and talk sometime. So I'll reach out and let's get through some of this retrograde stuff. So it'll probably be later in the week. Probably after maybe Friday, I'll reach out to you and give you a buzz because I'm got week this week, and we'll catch up. And I love you to death, dear. And then, did you read? Dean, you read. Lost plate tracking myself here. Spirit's on your side, girl. Like all my guys are here. You're going to find they've all got your back. And then we have JR in the room now. Yeah, I can't even find JR here.
I'm good for one more reading.
Yeah, you want to finish up with JR? And
yeah,
I don't think anybody else came in the room. I'm having a slow room, and I'm gonna have to put out some shorts and get my announcements out and figure out how to bounce calendars out. JR. I can't remember my readings for JR, but I know she's had a whole series of very good upward mobility readings moving forward. I channel while I'm reading JR, so I can't remember details of readings. I'd have to go back and actually watch them. I know we've been running a theme on readings, so let's see what this week has got in store. Well, I got a jumper. Got a good jumper. A five of.
Oh, you want to go first?
Yeah, that just jumped out. I was shuffling my cards. I haven't even. I don't know. If you're ready, you can go.
Okay. So the underlining card is the King of Pentacles. This could either represent you or somebody around you, either in spirit form or living form. Let's just say, it's that type of person that's calm, collect under pressure, and able to provide the basic needs that you need to survive. I always say the Pentacles, the Queen and the King of Pentacles are there to help those who are in need. That could be either financial, spiritual. This could be something as simple as finding a way to a job interview. This could be something as simple as lending you money to pay a bill, for example. It's whatever those needs, basic needs are, those basic living human needs are. At the center of my reading, I have Two of Cups. Now is the time to be connecting to others, blending of potential mates, soulmates, I would say. Now's the time, or it could be something as simple as making partnerships or breaking bread with somebody new with you. This could be either love related, or this could be meeting somebody new at work. Let's see, the past, the current, present. I have the Four of Pentacles and I have the Five of Swords. Four of Pentacles and Five of Swords. So right now we're going through a series of a time frame of where we need to be frugal, which I need to be frugal myself. It's basically just not spending more than we can afford on things. So if it means saying no to, for me, laundry detergent this week, then I'll say no to laundry detergent this week. Or no to one extra coffee this week, one less drive-through through Starbucks. Whatever that is to you, just be frugal. Don't spend more than what you have to spend. I am hearing save for rainy day. So take with what you will. I also have, like I said, the Five of Swords. So there's something internally conflicting you, something that's bothering you mentally, something that's troubling you, maybe not necessarily worrying, but something that's just pestering you. It's either you're going round and round and round and round your head, either over analyzing something, but which water signs are really, really good at. Even cancer signs probably would say the best at over analyzing things, looking too much into something that may not even be real. Then into the future, I have. I was thinking this could have been a very easily love reading because, or it could be a partnerships, because I do have taking that leap of faith. All the stars are aligning for you because you have the Three of Wands here in the future, okay, position. This can mean your ship is coming in, that it's time to set sail. It's time to walk to your destiny. And it ends off with the Lover's card. So I don't know if this is an actual love or this could be rekindling with somebody from your past, working through something, putting pieces back together to a relationship, or allowing a relationship to heal again. But that is what I have for you. Many blessings, JR. What did you get, Kathy?
I'll just tell Char right now. That would be lovely if you want to do tea. I was inviting Char to come join us tomorrow if she's up to it. Yes, if you want to do a few tea leaf readings, you don't have to overtax yourself. Just come in and do a few, or stay for the whole show. We're going to try to keep our shows right around an hour. Our crowds have been really small, but we would love to have you. And I will have Dean. Dean will send you the link for tomorrow's show. He's already got the program up and running. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Pacific time, and I don't remember the time difference. Should pop up with the correct time. JR, we're reading for JR. I was like, who am I reading for? Okay, well, I had a jumper come out when I was shuffling, and I always pick up a jumper, especially when it's a single card and it just flies out of my deck when I'm getting ready to throw cards. So this is that feeling left out on the cold. Could be in regards to finances and stuff. This may be just a little setback or just something you're holding on. You're a little worried about money right now. But I feel like things are going good because the rest of the cards seem to be rather very positive. It looks like you're coming into this reading with a Two of Cups, working in partnership with somebody. And that's abundance coming your way. So if you have money woes, maybe things are going to get a little better, and that abundance is coming back to you. You're on this path right now of the Hermit. I get the Hermit card as you're being guided. Somebody's lighting your path, and you're following that path, and you're moving into a positive direction. The Page of Swords is in the center of the reading, or the Page of not Swords, the Page of Wands. This is that fire energy. He's telling you to use your fire, your knowledge, your intuition, follow your instincts, and be open to changes and things coming your way. I get the Five of Swords next. This is that winning at all costs. I don't think you're going to take people down and steal all their swords to get what you want, but you're willing to put the time and the work into moving forward to come out on top, and you'll do what's necessary to get you there. If things, if you have things that you're contemplating and you don't feel that are not working, let those things go. Always follow your truth, and that's going to lead you in the right direction. And be patient. Temperance keeps coming up today, folks. This is my card. I tell you, keep patient. Patience, patient, patient. Take time to heal yourself. Take time to stay grounded. Take care of your health and things around you. Remember to take it very simple so that you can function well in life. It's hard for us to care for ourselves. You can't care for others unless you care for yourself first. Very, very important. The underlying cards in this reading, though, is that Ace of Swords. That's your fire, your intuition, your knowledge. This is that energy that you carry with you, the very positive card. I think most of the time you are in a very positive mindset and you have good instincts. You get the charity card coming with the Six of Pentacles. And like I always say, charity is a two-way street. Charity can be received in many forms. Charity can be given in many forms. These could be opportunities or help coming your way that you from least expect it. Tips on a direction you may want to go. This could be you helping somebody else out. So be aware of charity as it comes towards you or as you're giving it out. Anytime you're charitable, I always say, if you run your life with a charitable mindset, it comes back tenfold. You do have celebrations coming. In the underlying part of this reading, you have the Three of Cups and celebrations. Your cups are running fluid, so that could be that charity that's now coming back tenfold for you. And I have the King of Pentacles. This is that strong king. He's steady paced, financially oriented. He is taking care of his kingdom. I think this card keeps coming up for you. For some reason, I'm always seeing a lot of pentacles around you. So I think you do have a lot of financial stability coming your way. Just go with the flow. Follow your intuition. You are being guided through this process. So blessings to you, JR. And you have a really good week, and we'll see how this unfolds. I have to go back and rewatch some of the other readings to see what the storyline's going, because I'm not remembering the full storyline anymore. So I do want to re-announce, since I made my announcement before people started coming in the room, and I said I would be redoing them. Tomorrow, Dean and I will be on Dean's channel, and that is Secrets of the Red Moon at 2 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. That would be 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Do the math, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which time zone you're in. And it will be our Sunday program, the Spiritual Healing Energy Show, where we do the spiritual cards and oracle decks, and do the readings based on what messages from Spirit. And then later that evening, I'm going to be doing a program. It's 6 p.m. Pacific time, and that would be 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I thought I would talk about, it's just going to be a solo show with me on spiritual healing and keeping your faith when you're running into crises like medical crisis and stuff like that. I will be allowing people to ask questions in regards to that topic, in any area of that topic, either your own personal medical healing processes and spirituality, or even a family member that you may be working with or caring for. We can throw some cards on that to see how that's going and answer some of those questions. So I'm looking sort of forward to doing this, because I've been doing a lot of this healing work, and a lot of meditations have been working towards the healing process and staying connected that way, with some personal private readings that I do on the side, and been keeping myself a lot of reading, a lot of education, that type of stuff, while I'm been healing, rather than being out in the public, putting the energy out there. So anyways, we'll talk about that, and it should be an interesting, and throw questions at me. I'm looking forward to that. Shar just came back in. We're just wrapping up right now, Shar. And that's where we're at. If you want to support the channel, like, subscribe before you leave the channel. That'll help the algorithms, and it'll help my channel launch better when I'm going live. I do have a PayPal that will help pay for some of the expenses behind the scenes, with the YouTube and StreamYard and that. So if you'd like to donate to my PayPal, I'm also still doing fundraising to help out with medical expenses. Like I always say, please do not send money that you cannot afford to send. I'm not here as a grifter and, hey, send me money. Any little bit helps, and I highly appreciate it. But if you don't have it to give, please don't send me money if you don't have it to give. I'm adamant about that. I want to send blessings and my love to everybody, and thank you for your support. And I am so glad to be back. I have missed everybody so much. And Dean will send you a link out if you're not feeling up to it. We totally understand. If you want to join us, we'd love to have you. We'd love reading with you. And I want to say blessings to everybody. And we will see you tomorrow, 2:00 Eastern.
Bye, everybody.
5. So bye. Everybody have a nice evening.